Monsieur Cocodrie, the alligator, was once the king of all the swamp and the bayous. All the critters cut a wide circle around old Cocodrie, lest they wind up in his belly. Even man with his traps and guns was wary of Monsieur Cocodrie. One snap of those jaws and a fellow could lose an arm, a leg, or even his life. Monsieur Cocodrie enjoyed the respect and fear of everybody. Everybody, that is, except for les chiens, the dogs. How those dogs loved to tease and mock him, from a safe distance, of course. Back in those days, Monsieur Cocodrie lived in a deep, dark, muddy hole in the bank of the bayou, not far from the cabane of man and his pesky dogs. One of these days I'm gonna get them dogs. I'll teach them to mock me, the king of the swamp. Now one day Hound Dog came running down the bank of the bayou. I mean, he was hot on the trail of Lapine, a rabbit. Tumpity thump. But that rabbit was too smart. She led that dog right up to Alligator's hole. Well, Lapine easily jumped across, but Dog fell straight down that hole and found himself snout to snout with Monsieur Cocodrie. Hound Dog knew he was trapped, and he better do some fast talking if he was gonna get out of there alive. Ooh. So, at last you come to pay me a visit. Every evening you dogs call out, Monsieur Cocodrie, come and get us. I'm gonna get you, and I'm gonna grind you into mincemeat, you miserable mangy mutt. We did not call out, come and get us. We called out, come and get it, come and get it. You see, every evening our master brings us a big bowl filled with delicious scraps of meat and bones. We called for you to come and get it, to come and join us for supper. That evening, Alligator crawled up the bank of the bayou all the way to the cabane. When he got to the steps of the porch, he stopped and looked around, for he feared the master might be somewhere about. Then the dogs started carrying on, howling, whining, barking, teasing, and their master came running out to see what all the ruckus was about. When man saw Monsieur Cocodrie on his porch, he took a club and started beating him in the snout, yelling for his wife to fetch his gun. But if that wasn't bad enough, those snarling dogs leaped on Monsieur Cocodrie and began to bite him on his tail. Poor Alligator was lucky to escape back down his hole with his life. Well, ever since that time, Alligator hates dog. He floats in the water like a half-sunk log with only those big eyes peering out. He's waiting and watching for one of those dogs to come just a little too close. This time, Dog won't be able to trick Monsieur Cocodrie. These days, old Alligator is a lot smarter. He learned his lesson. And if Monsieur Cocodrie were here today, why, he'd tell you himself for true. Believe nothing you hear, mon ami, and only half of what you see.